Do you ever leave a conversation feeling smaller than when you started? You shared a small victory and they immediately pointed out a flaw. You expressed a worry and they told you you were being too sensitive. You feel drained, confused, and second-guessing your own worth. At first, you think it's just a difficult personality or a bad day. But what if it's something more? What if they weren't trying to help, understand, or connect with you? What if they were trying to feel powerful through your pain? Today, we're exploring the 5 hidden reasons why some people seem addicted to breaking you down, not because they're strong, but because they're desperate to fill an internal void. Let's count down from number 5, the silent triumph. Have you ever been given the silent treatment? Not just a brief moment to cool off, but a prolonged, punishing silence that makes you feel invisible and desperate to fix whatever you supposedly did wrong. This isn't about needing space, it's a power play. By withdrawing communication, they force you into a state of anxiety and self-blame. You start chasing them, apologizing for things you didn't do just to end the deafening silence. Every moment you spend in that anxious state is a quiet victory for them. It confirms their control over your emotional well-being without saying a single word. They get to watch you crumble, and in that, they feel a sense of superiority and control, a silent triumph that momentarily quiets their own inner chaos. Number 4 is the ego refill. Picture this. You're excited about a new job, a new hobby, or a personal accomplishment. You share your joy, and instead of celebrating with you, they offer a backhanded compliment or subtly shift the conversation back to their own achievements. It feels like your happiness is a threat. This is the ego refill in action. For someone with a fragile sense of self, your success can trigger deep-seated feelings of inadequacy. As the psychologist Alfred Adler described, this is rooted in an inferiority complex. To compensate, they need to devalue your achievements to feel better about their own. By diminishing your light, they believe their own will shine brighter. It's not that they genuinely think less of you. It's that they need to believe they're superior to function. Your joy becomes a resource they consume to temporarily inflate their own ego. It's a transaction, not a celebration. Coming in at number 3, the mirror test. This is one of the most confusing and painful dynamics. They accuse you of being selfish, manipulative, or dishonest, the very traits they themselves exhibit. You find yourself defending against accusations that feel completely alien to your character. This is what Carl Jung called the projection of the shadow. The shadow contains all the parts of ourselves we deny or repress. Instead of facing their own insecurities, flaws, and dark impulses, they project them onto you. You become a mirror, reflecting everything they can't stand about themselves. By attacking that reflection in you, they get to fight their own demons without ever having to look inward. They aren't seeing you, they're seeing their own disowned self, and their attack on you is a desperate attempt to destroy what they hate within. It's a battle they're having with themselves, and you've just been cast as the villain in their internal drama. Number 2 is the control high. This isn't about open conflict, it's about subtle, emotional manipulation that keeps you tethered to them. Think of the partner who uses guilt to stop you from seeing your friends, or the boss who gives you just enough praise to keep you working late, but never enough to feel secure. As the philosopher Erich Fromm observed, some people mistake domination for connection. They can't foster genuine intimacy, so they settle for control instead. They create a web of dependency, making you feel like you need their approval to feel worthy or their guidance to succeed. This gives them a control high, a temporary rush of power that reassures them of their importance. Carl Rogers would call this a complete lack of unconditional positive regard. Their affection and support are conditional, granted only when you comply. They don't want a partner, they want a subject. And the number 1 reason some people are addicted to breaking you is the power fix. This is the core addiction. At the root of it all is a profound, terrifying sense of powerlessness. The philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche wrote about the will to power, but he wasn't just talking about dominating others. He was talking about overcoming one's own internal weakness. For a person with deep narcissistic voids, the easiest way to feel powerful is not by building themselves up, but by tearing someone else down. Your pain becomes their proof of significance. Your confusion is their clarity. Your weakness is their strength. Each time they can provoke a reaction, tears, anger, self-doubt, they get a fix. It's a neurological and psychological hit that temporarily masks their own emptiness. As Sigmund Freud would explain, it's a primitive defense mechanism against ego annihilation. They are so terrified of their own nothingness that they must prove they exist by making an impact on you, even if that impact is destructive. They aren't consciously trying to destroy you. They're unconsciously trying to save themselves from their own inner abyss, and you are simply the tool. So, how do you break free from this cycle? The first step is awareness. Recognize that their behavior is not a reflection of your worth. It's a symptom of their own internal wounds. As Carl Rogers taught, genuine empathy is key, but it cannot come at the cost of self-sacrifice. You can understand their pain without having to absorb it. The solution lies in setting firm boundaries. Boundaries are not walls to punish them. They are fences to protect your own emotional energy. It means saying no to conversations that devalue you. It means emotionally detaching from their need for a reaction. When you stop being their mirror, when you stop providing the ego refill, and when you refuse to participate in their power games, their behavior loses its hold on you. You take back your power not by fighting them, but by refusing to play the game. You reclaim your narrative. If you've ever felt like someone grew stronger every time you felt weaker, you're not alone, and you're not imagining it. True strength is found in building others up, not tearing them down. It's found in confronting your own shadow, not projecting it onto others. And most importantly, it's found in recognizing that your worth is inherent and not up for debate. If this resonated with you, let us know in the comments by writing, "Awareness breaks the cycle." Your story matters, and sharing it helps us all heal together. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more insights into psychology and self-empowerment. Stay aware and stay strong.